Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Doris AJ Kani.
And I'm Kani Victor.
Today's episode we are going to be doing how are we sitting? Is this the right position? From counseling.
Yeah.
This is married's position. We are going to be doing a how I met you video, and we're going to be talking about where it all started. So without talking much, this is one of the questions that was sent in by one of our subscribers, and we've told you, please send in question what you want to find out. If you want to find out about our wedding planning and expenses, if you want to find out about the counseling, how it went, those of you who are scared of counseling, I think it's simple. Was it? You were scared before it started. It turned out right. Guys, don't mind him. It was okay, but it wasn't okay. Guys, if you want to find out what went on, please drop it in the comment section. But today we're going to do a story time. So if you are new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit on the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that whenever we post a new video you get to see it. And please send him more questions so that I can keep dragging him here. He is running away. He doesn't want to support my channel. Guys, there's also another gist of how he broke my heart on this channel issue on the YouTube. If you want to hear that gist, to drop it in the comment section. We are going to be doing a lot of, it's TMI now, too much information. Guys, please, we'll do it. We'll let you know what happened. I'm going to start by saying my own part. Then if there's anything different from what he experienced, he's going to say that as well, right?
Yes.
How did we meet?
Site.
We met on site.
Yeah.
So I met him. I was on IT, that's industrial training, because I didn't have a place for IT yet. So I started contacting family and friends, and also I contacted one of my cousins, and he said he has someone within Asokoro AYA Axis that is an architect and he's working with a construction company, and he was going to connect me with the person. So I waited on that one. I didn't see, so I went to Asokoro and I got to a place where they had several sites facing each other, like construction sites, and I went and I dropped my IT later. And when I was on my way back, I remembered one of my friends. He was doing running his master's program, an architect. He told me to come over to site and that he will help me talk to one or two persons so that I will be able to get placement. So when I went to site to see him, he directed me back to their site office, which is Asokoro. And then when I got to the site, I submitted the letter and all that. That is not part of this story, but that was how I started working with them. That's how I started my IT. So my IT started, I think, more than a month into IT, or within the same month when I started. One young one started coming to site.
I was there. Even the period you started coming.
You were there?
Yeah,
There were some days you were not coming.
The first day you came with Ladra, I was on site.
I did not know you there. It's a different thing. So I don't know. I started seeing him on site. I think they were doing gatehouse and they were doing some finishes in some of their apartments. So while it was going on, there was a time when the architect, my friend that introduced me to the company, used to take us for inspection, supervision. We'll go and see what has been done, what needs to be done, requisition and all that. So we went to see one of the plots and how far they had gone, and alongside other IT students, and then we came back. Then this young man, whenever we are going, we go together with him. But I was like, this cool guy is all calm. In the site office, he's always on his system. And he would not even look at me. I wasn't even looking at anybody looking at me. See, I'm not somebody that used to look for relationships. See, I just mind my business and I focus. So I now noticed that I know when somebody is liking me. I literally see, guys, leave me alone with English. I know when someone is liking me, and when you start liking me, I start feeling somehow. Not because I think somebody liking me, it was kind of repulsive to me at that point, because I feel like I'm not ready for a relationship. So anything appearing like relationship to me, I resist and it will flee. Yes. One time he was going to see the gatehouse. I followed him around and we went to see other things, but that's along with the other architects. Then when we got back into the site office, he was like, let's go and see the gates house that they are constructing. At that point, I was like, this is getting serious. No, I don't want. In my mind, I'm like, no, I don't want. And I told him, no, what was the excuse I gave that time? But I did not follow you. Yeah, so when he was now going, he was now looking like one sad, like broken hearted, like I told him, no, I will not date you. That was it the first time. So I noticed that he started liking me, and with that, I started avoiding him. Then something happened, they now moved him from site. He was no more site architect, right? They now moved you to the office. Yes. So when he moved, I didn't really feel it because we were still talking. We had exchanged number. Then WhatsApp, and then he was always calling. He was always calling to check up on me, to ask how things were. And then I think, was that the period when I taught you how to cook spaghetti? We're not dating when I taught you how to cook spaghetti.
You were back in school.
I was back in school when I taught you how to cook spaghetti. Okay, as it is, he was posted back to Asokoro, and I was the one in Guzape. And while I was at Guzape, whenever he closes from work, I was in
Guarimpa.
You used to come down to.
There was one time, your birthday, I bought the wristwatch. It was from Guarimpa. I bought.
Okay, so sorry, there's a bit of mix up. He was moved to Guarimpa one point, and then he was moved to Asokoro. When he was in Guarimpa, when they moved him to Guarimpa, there was a time when it was my birthday, and he bought me wristwatch and what?
I remember.
Airtime. I don't know. He bought me a nice gift. I'm not somebody that is used to collecting gifts. Even my close friend, I saw it as weird collecting gifts from a guy. So he bought me a birthday gift, and I took it, and it was a nice watch. It was expensive. My first birthday gift from an outsider was expensive, so it was really nice. And when he bought that birthday gift, after that, I think there was a time when they had one of the staff of the company his wife put to bed, so they went for the naming, so dedication, and then they shared food, but he did not bring for me, so you bought sneakers.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so guys, that is what happened. I'm getting old, so I cannot remember everything.
How old are you?
Okay, so as I was saying, so after that sneakers, he started, when he comes to see me on site, we stroll. He will leave his own Asokoro all the way. See how long he was worrying this young man. He will close from Asokoro, go through Banduma village. That shortcut. You were not going through AYA. Yes, he would travel all the way and come and meet me on site. Then we'll walk towards the junction. Then I will go my own way, and then he will go his own way. I think there was one particular time I was on site. His break time is 1 to 2, right? But that was also my break time. We supervise workers, and then when it's around 1, 2, even the workers, they go to eat. Okay, so that was my break time. He now called me. He now said we should meet up at one nice place, and then when I went there, we ordered chicken. Oh, guys, that chicken was nice. It was peppered. Snack bay, yes. The chicken was really nice. It was peppered, and then together with chicken pie, right?
And
yes, chicken pie. Yeah. So he told me that was where he always bought the sneakers from. That was where he So yes, the best pie in Abuja from his own review that year. So when I went on that break and I met him at Snack Bay, we ate, we talked. I can't even remember what we discussed. We started gisting. And when I got back to site, one of the IT persons now asked me, I don't understand you and Architect Victor. Is something going on? I was like, no. Like, I said, since I'm not ready, or I wasn't interested in any relationship, any appearance of accusation, I saw it as accusation. I'll just be like, no, nothing like that. So I denied it. And that was it for me during IT period. He continued calling, and then there was a time when he now opened up. I started calling him. Okay, I found out.
I liked you.
Yes.
Like almost.
Yeah.
The week. I mean the next week myself. I told you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So wait.
Mm-hmm.
Before that.
Yeah.
I found out your name was Boo Boo, and my niece's name was Boo Boo. They used to call her Boo Boo. That's Auntie Billy's daughter. They were calling her Boo Boo when she was small. So when I found out your name was Boo Boo, I started calling you Boo Boo. The next thing, Uncle took a person and I thought it was Boo, and he started calling me Boo Boo too. And me, since I did not want a relationship, and I caught him warning. That was another hot spoon thing I did to you. Are you feeling anything? Are you feeling anything?
Yeah, sure. I think I remember.
Yeah, I now caught him warning that I didn't want him calling me that. So he now apologized for it, and I told him I wasn't ready for any relationship.
Yeah.
So that was where I put a full stop to it. But we continued being friends. He said, okay, he doesn't mind being friends. So we continued being friends and talking and gisting. Then one time I taught him how to cook spaghetti because this nigga ain't cooking nothing. He doesn't know how to cook.
See.
He doesn't know how to cook, guys.
Yum.
I taught you how to cook spaghetti that day, and that was the first recipe I gave him, cooking recipe. And he even posted to show you how the law was. He posted on Instagram that boo to me. Okay, so that's my own version for the IT period. So for that period, he was nice. Even when I told him no, I wasn't ready for any relationship, he kept on keeping in touch, asking how you doing, how's the IT going, we'll meet up. I enjoyed his company. Forget it. There was a time where, hey guys, there was a time I was like, look at this guy's head. And his ears.
My rings.
That is my own version. Uncle, can you say your own? What was different?
Just the fact that
so when you saw me, yes, how
almost immediately now.
The moment I just came, he just liked me.
Yeah, the first moment I saw it, then I got to realize.
See, are you seeing?
No, wait, no, calm down, madam. Calm down. Calm down. Then I asked was it you or person that brought you, whether there was anything between you guys, and when I realized there was nothing, I set into motion, and like not too long after I started, I think the next week myself, we started chatting. I think I told you almost immediately myself that I liked you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't hide that fact from you.
No.
So I think that's the only part it was heartbreaking. But I persisted and see where it has landed us today.
You're jumping too much to the end. Guys, okay, so after the IT period, I went back to school.
Yeah.
That's for my final year 500 level. And he kept calling, kept sending messages, kept sending. Okay, wait. There's something he started doing. Like I told you, I was not a relationship person. I was not dating right from secondary school. I wasn't dating in the university. So I wasn't ready for anything relationship. I didn't want anything to dent or tarnish my reputation of singleness. Okay, I didn't want any stress. I just needed to focus on my education, my schooling. So there's something he started doing. He was sending airtime, and every month he was sending me money. Like the amount, it's almost my pocket money. He kept sending it every time, and I told one of my friends, I said, there's this guy that is always okay. I talked to one of my friend, my classmate first, and I told him there's this guy that likes me where I did IT. The fact is that I don't like him. Why do I not like him? He says sorry too much. Any small thing, sorry, and he still says sorry now. I know better now. That sorry is not national
genuine.
The sorry is not genuine. Like, I want to try again later. Forgive me now so that I can do another wrong.
God forgive you, isn't it?
Guys, he said I was pissed at him because Even when I'm the one that is wrong, he's like, sorry. And it's annoying. I don't know how to explain it to you guys, but it was really annoying. So when I spoke to him about it, he was like, I should make my decision. This is something that I alone will be able to decide on. So at another time, I confided in a female friend, and I told her, 2 female friends. I told her there's somebody that is liking me, but I like the person, but I don't like the person in that way. But the person is sending me money, and I want to put an end to it. I don't want to be blinded by the gifts I'm getting, such that I will now say yes based on what I was receiving. And then she jokingly said, he's sending you money and you are complaining. Give him my account instead if you don't want the money. We'll have to fight. But I had to tell him my mind. I told him, this money issue, I don't like it. Can you stop it? I don't want to tell you yes because of the money thing and all that. So that was that. And then he stopped sending the money. It was harsh. The money was doing things, but I did not want the money. But I needed the money. How do I explain it? It's not shakara, guys. I don't know. I wasn't comfortable collecting money from him, and the money was quite large. Like, money is just coming to my account. I will not tell you after 2 years that I want. No, I beg. So I couldn't do that, and eventually we just kept talking. There was a time when I chatted your bro up.
Wait, it cost me money. Like, no, what happened myself? Like, I shouldn't talk about the relation. I shouldn't bring up you're not comfortable. So I stopped. I didn't say anything.
Yes, that was before. Yes, that was that time. Now, but stated it now. That was the time I told you, don't call me boo. Don't call me, even though respect name. Don't bring relationship. Okay, it was quite a warning.
Yeah,
such a romantic warning.
No.
So guys, whatever happened, and it got to, I think, towards when I was concluding, I started chatting with your bro.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, that time when he was talking about beards, and I gave him one dangerous recipe. So after that, he now said I should meet up with his brother. His brother was going to the basketball court in Mina, so I should meet up with him. I don't know, did you people plan it? So, well, he was my friend. There was nothing attached. I already caught him warning, like I said earlier. So we now went to Ostrich, and we're gisting. We're talking about stuff. His brother is cool. He plays basketball. This talking. His brother now told me that what is it between myself and his elder brother, this uncle here. Yes. And I told him, I don't know. No, I think it was over the chat. Okay. I told him, but this one I know it was on Facebook. Okay. I told him, you know when you like someone, when someone had made a proposal to you, when somebody made a proposal to you, and you told them no, you were not ready, and then you think you are ready, but you don't know how to tell them you are ready. So that was what I told his brother, and he didn't tell you, right? Oh, my guy. So I confided in him. Yes, I told you, but I confided in him. And then after that, when we went to Ostrich and we gisted, and I came back and my head now did quick. Then I now went down on my knees and I proposed.
Eh?
Okay, while I was in school now. It was during convocation period, and I sent you a text on WhatsApp. I said, okay, remember when you told me that you were interested in blah 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 blah? Did I ask you if you were still interested?
I was still the one that asked. I can't remember.
No, I now told you. What if I tell you? No, I remember vividly. I was the one that asked you out the second time. I said, remember when you said you were interested, and I said I wasn't ready. What if I say I'm ready now? Oh, because I am speaking English, I will be honored. It will be an honor. My phone. See, I know that message. I know the message. I was the toasty, you were the toaster. The toasty is the recorder.
But you didn't put it pop and playing. I still had to
But
ask.
I said what I said. What I said now, I said it in the text.
It was just...
I said, what if I say I'm ready now?
Ideas.
It's not ideas.
Then I was the one that still did the asking.
If I said, what if I said I'm ready now? Then you now say I will be honored. Who asked who out? Guys, it's not your business. Okay, honestly speaking, I wasn't thinking. I just knew that this guy has been okay. No, there is one thing I must add. I'm somebody that I don't like stressing for relationship. If I'm the type of person that, okay, not for marriage, I say not for marriage, listen to me, not for marriage, because I will kill you. But for relationship, I don't know how to stress. If I like a guy or we are dating and somebody else comes, I don't abandon you. You should go and take care of yourself. Not in marriage. Not in marriage. Not in marriage. I will kill you. Okay, so what happened was that I didn't want to stress on it, and then when he now started his master's program there, he kept checking on me. There was a time when he said he was coming. Yes, he said he was coming to see me. He bought me provision, golden mon, this one, that one.
Masters. You know, I started masters during the convocation.
Okay, yes, but he was coming for registration that period, so he bought me provision stuff. It was nice. But the next time he now came, he came to school just to see. I feeling like what now? Big. So he came to see me and he bought those things. That was the first time. Then I started feeling, oh, this guy will not leave somebody alone. Next time he said he was coming, I said to appear as scattered as possible so that he don't get tired and just say, which kind of girl is this? So I did not do makeup on my face. My hair I just carried one wig and wore. I wore one. See, I just wanted him to be disappointed, and I realized he didn't even did you notice?
No.
So he didn't notice, guys. So he now took me to the eatery within the school and he said, what do I want? I said, anything. I'm an anything person. Because right from time, I don't even want to collect anything from you. So I said, anything. Then he now said, what drink? I said, now is the time to push him away. And I pick one big Hollande. I didn't even care whether he really wanted to spend or he didn't want to spend. I was just tired or angry. I just wanted him to go. A whole year you are following me and we are just friends. So this was a few months before convocation.
Yeah.
The weekend before convocation was the time I now reminded him and said, what if I'm ready now for the relationship? And then he said it would be an honor. Don't think we just saw each other the next time we saw, and it was weird. It was very weird.
Next time we saw was during convocation.
No, it wasn't convocation. I was doing my processing of everything and finishing up with my supervisor. I went to buy disc and he wanted to pay. Okay, I'm used to being independent, guys. So he started following me around. That's as per newly dating couple. He was trying to be supportive. He followed me to post office. Yes, he wanted to pay for the disc. I told him no. I paid for it. Then binding, he wanted to pay for it. I told him no. I paid for it. The truth was that period my parents gave me a good amount of money that could cover whether this convocation celebration or any other expenses there. So it was like uncle. It was just weird. I wasn't used to it. So I just paid for all that there. And then there was a time when somebody was supposed to do something for me. Was it to print? And he did not print it. He was like, give me his number. Give me his number. And I was like, looking at him, I was like, who is this uncle? Where is he coming from?
His convocation was like...
I wasn't used to it. That just seeing somebody coming to defend me when he's not my elder brother. Yeah. Like, give me his number. What is wrong with him? What is wrong with him? I'm like, it's just 2 days. It's just 2 days. But it started out weird. But as the day went by, it became more solidified. We went to they told us of one restaurant, and we went there, and fly was just flying everywhere. They did not, the water that they even brought up. Bacha. No, guys, we left. How can you be going for your first date and you are going to a fly infested restaurant?
It came highly recommended.
It came highly. So what happened was that we now went to town. I think that was when we went to Sport 9.
Yeah.
So that's where we ate.
Yeah.
And then Musala Park. So that was where all this whole thing started, and then we dated. Shortly after we started dating in March, I think March 18th or 20th. March. I went to Delta for service, and we were managing our distance relationships. Calls when I come over during the holidays, because I was posted to a secondary school. I will meet him at his workplace, and then during the process I now moved him all the way from, I convinced him to move from Duse to this end of town. And I think that's where everything just became serious, and we now 3 years after we had the introduction.
Is it 3 years after that?
2018 to 2019, 2020.
2018, 19, 20. No, to 3 years.
Okay, so we had
2 years plus.
Yeah, so we did the introduction in November. I went to lest I forget. He told his parents about me, and I think, was it the picture or is the name? They thought I was an Igbo girl. She still accepted me. She was all nice. I think it was when we were talking, that's when she found out that I was Igala and Baggy. And then he told me that, okay, guys, what tribe do I look like? That is where this all started, and after the introduction, we became officially married a year after. Roughly a year after. Introduction was November. September the next year we were married. We are married. Okay, so is there anything different about my gist that you would like to tell? Everything I said it truthfully. I'm an honest person, guys. Very honest.
Yeah,
until the lie sleeps. Okay, so basically that is our story on how we met, and so far God has been faithful. If you want to know about how our planning went, I said it before, please drop it in the comment section. What do you want to know? Please drop your questions. We really want to engage with you guys. Let the comment section be busy. We promise to answer every question, and we will do your requests as the spirit leads. We really appreciate you guys for spending time with us. May God bless you richly. This is the Ikanis. Where's my pet? Dahlia. And guys, please, okay, no, before we go, guys, please, I want him to prepare a soup on set. What soup? Suggest a soup is a challenge for him. I will buy all the ingredients, and I will buy some ingredients that is not supposed to be in that soup, and we'll leave him to prepare it. The bad thing is that I will not be the one to eat it. You will eat what you prepare.
Egg sauce.
Guys, no, please drop your suggestion. What soup should he prepare? Whether he uses YouTube or not, but the fact is that when he's preparing, he's not going to have any help. I'll just be videoing, and then in the other episode, he's going to be doing my makeup, while another episode I'm going to be doing his haircut and his beard. If you want me to do that, guys, please state it in the comment section and he will agree. If I get 5 people saying I should do his haircut and his beard, I will do it. I have scissors. I have knife. Guys, I'm going to be doing his hair, cut his beard. That is all for now. We really appreciate you guys spending time. If you are new here, again, we are saying it, hit on that subscribe button, hit on the notification bell, so that whenever we post a new video, we will have you guys see it first. So our returning subscribers, thanks so much. Talk to them.
Thank you. We are grateful.
Continue subscribing, liking, sharing. And from the Ikanis, we love you guys.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.